Hey, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to learn about the Trail of Tears, so get your notes ready. The Trail of Tears refers to the forced relocation of several thousand Native Americans from their ancestral lands in the southeastern United States to designated Indian territory west of the Mississippi River. The U.S. government used this territory to carry out its policy of Indian removal during the 1830s. The policy was based on the belief that white settlers had a God-given right to all the land in the United States and that the only good Indians were dead Indians. President Andrew Jackson strongly supported this policy and used his power to persuade Congress to pass the Indian Removal Act in 1830. This act appropriated $10 million to negotiate treaties with southern tribes, forcing them to move west. 5 tribes were ultimately forced to move: the Cherokee, the Chickasaw, the Choctaw, the Creek, and the Seminole. The Cherokee were the first to be forced to relocate. In 1835, after the state of Georgia passed a law asserting its sovereignty over all Native American lands within its borders, including those designated for the Cherokee Nation. The following year, the U.S. Army's 6th Infantry Regiment arrived to escort the Cherokee on their journey west. But when the Cherokee resisted, the troops opened fire, killing many. This event became known as the Battle of Ecotor. After suffering heavy casualties, the Cherokee surrendered and began their journey west. They traveled 120 miles to a concentration camp at Parkersville, where they lived in squalid conditions without adequate food or medical care. Many died, and those who survived the journey west were forced to live in an area smaller than the one they had been removed from. Moreover, their new lands were in a completely different climate, and the indigenous people had no experience cultivating crops in such an environment. In the end, the forced relocation resulted in the deaths of nearly half of all the Native Americans who were removed. The U.S. government did not keep accurate records of the dead, so the true number may never be known. However, the impact of this tragic event continues to be felt by the indigenous people of the United States to this day. Okay, that's what we're gonna learn about today. The forced relocation of several thousand Native Americans from their ancestral lands in the southeastern United States to designated Indian territory west of the Mississippi River. Alright, I hope that helped you guys. If you need more help, then click right here and grab a view packet, which is going to help you get an A in your class and a 5 on your exam in May.